I know.
I'm just glad you showed up.
This show loves taking big leaps with how it structures its stories, and the best part every time is how they just drop you in it with no explanation. This is how it's gonna be.
See, I'm not a liar. I do have a wife.
And they're married. Nice representation.
This is a story about Bobo, the angsty zebra.
Giving them 2 points for committing to the bit so hard that they changed the intro right down to the title card. I mean, that's insane. I have never seen a show commit this hard.
So it all started on Monday. I was in a session with Diana.
Like Diana, Princess of Wales?
Exactly.
I love how she starts saying their real names, forcing herself to come up with these really odd references in the middle of saying the name.
It's just so tough being Princess of Wales. Like, I can't be all things to all whales.
Implying that Diana was a princess of Wales, like with an H. So does Wales, the country, still even exist in this universe, or are they just gone?
She recently came into possession of an audio tape of her friend and coworker, Bobo the angsty zebra.
On the boat, there was a girl in New Mexico.
Continuing this plot thread from previous episodes and showing how heavily it's weighing on Diane, which makes total sense. I wouldn't expect her to react any other way.
And she trusted me. Also, I'm a zebra.
God, this show with the meta humor.
Diana, you are not responsible for the dysfunction of others. I actually explore this in my book. Are you responsible for the dysfunction of others? Spoiler alert, you're not.
Honestly, adore the strategy of Indira writing this in bold capital letters that fill up entire pages because it's such an important lesson that is way too easily forgotten by everyone, including me. And wait, I'm sorry, did that book say her name is Indira Daddy Issue? That's... wow.
Some of you might have heard my mom died recently. I know you're all very concerned, but I want to let you know that it will not affect my work. I'm here, and I'm doing fine. I just want to focus on the show. So please treat this like any other day, and be extra nice to me because I am a famous actor, not because my mom died. Thank you. Good.
Bojack clearly needing support but refusing to accept it is so fucking frustrating, but very real behavior from people who struggle to let down their own walls and admit their own emotions. Really good writing.
Flippy won't let me do anything. Flippy, are you okay?
Love the choice to make Flip a raving, crazed dolphin. Fits the vibe of his true self, not the personality that he shows everyone else. And kudos for changing every written thing in his office to just the letter E.
Tell him your therapist says you need space. That's where I went wrong. I inserted myself into her story.
I really appreciate Indira admitting her own faults in this situation and trying to recognize where she had failed as a therapist so that she doesn't repeat the error.
Don't beat yourself up. Remember what Dr. Janet said?
Bringing back Dr. Janet. Also showing that therapists and mediators need their own support system to work through conflict as well. Nobody knows everything.
The problem with these two is they don't just work together, they also live together.
They really go all in on just silly shit this episode, don't they? There is no reason for Todd to be a hand. Maybe because he's always lending a helping one? No, I'm reading too much into it. He is just Emperor Fingerface.
He lived in the same apartment as a tangled fog of pulsating yearning in the shape of a woman.
I'm sorry, what the fuck? Where did that come from, Mary Beth? And I love how PC is drawn with yarn balls all inside of her, cause you know, cat. And not them changing the posters in the back from cat parodies to fog parodies. The best part is neither of these jokes make sense anymore.
Hey, did you eat breakfast?
No time for meals. I just grab whatever I can, whenever I can.
Hold on. I know you're a gal on the go, but even tangled fogs of pulsating yearning need to eat right.
So sweet how Todd subtly reminds PC to take care of herself.
Pinky swear. Ow, I poked my face.
I feel like I'm having a hard time following the story because of how weird you made the character.
Indira chiming in with what a lot of the audience was thinking.
Now back to the story of the fog in the hand.
The guy who works for Todd becoming his true form.
Oh, look. There's the exact paperwork you need all filled out and ready to go.
The super silly sound effects that they use for the movement in this episode, along with the physical humor that comes with these interesting forms.
Let me retrieve my pen.
Marvelous.
Yep, I am currently gripping my pen inside my jacket now to just pull it out and sign this document.
Not him literally grabbing the elusive cheese stick right before he accuses Princess Carolyn of stealing it.
How hard is it to write a script, Gino?
I love how it's almost a joke how uncreative Gina's change is. It's just Gino. There's a mustache. Done.
You wanna go bang one out in your trailer? I'll give my diaphragm.
Diaphragm? Does that mean Gino is also trans representation? Let's fucking go.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Mr. Chocolate Hazelnut Spread.
And Mr. Peanut Butter's change is so good. Just a different type of spread based on another lab color.
You've never lost a loved one.
When my mom got old, she moved to a farm.
What?
Out in the country, where she could have plenty of room to run free.
Why would she want to run around if she's old?
You know, I never really questioned the logic. My brother set the whole thing up.
Amazing usage of the classic method parents use to avoid telling children that their pet has just died.
And could use all the support I can get. So if everyone could pay a lot of attention to me and ask me a lot of questions about my mother and maybe tell me stories about your mothers, I think that would really make me feel a lot better.
Sure thing, Mr. Chocolate Hazelnut
So sorry for your
This
loss.
is a very healthy way to grieve.
This is a very healthy way to grieve. I mean, she's not wrong. Very realistic behavior and a good play on their already existing dynamic for Bojack to be extremely jealous of Mr. Peanut Butter's ability to healthily open up to others, and to stuff his emotions down further with temporary fixes like this giant piece of pie. Wonderful how this poster is both time-themed for the company and mediation-themed, if that's a thing. This mediation map is nonsense.
A brief recapitulation. This is not a room for repudiation or condemnation over string cheese appropriation accusations. Mediation is an invitation for open conversation, frustration, de-escalation, and an exchange of information, which in summation removes any justification for litigation involving this corporation.
One of the longest uses of assonance yet. Well read, Wanda Sykes.
I've been saving it all week.
All week until Wednesday?
That is correct. I measure my weeks Thursday to Wednesday.
Why would you
Tangled
even...
fog of pulsating yearning, Emperor Fingerface has the floor.
Because of this mediation, Princess Carolyn never gets to clear this up, and we never ever return to it.
My string cheese was gone.
Doesn't mean I took it.
Tangled fog, watch yourself or I'll turn on this fan.
Did she just threaten to kill her?
You just grab whatever you can.
Can we use I statements?
Ay, 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 you took my cheese.
Oh my god, classic Todd misunderstanding, but always so fucking good.
We both know you drift around the apartment like you own the place.
Love how much Todd uses his hand head for emphasis.
Would you like to have a seat?
No, I don't want to have a seat, and here's why. Therapists are manipulative leeches. So when Jerry Lewis mistook me for the valet...
This is obviously a hilarious transition, but it once again highlights super well how desperately Bojack needs to talk to someone, and how much he'll protest before it can happen.
He was carrying so much pain I could never fathom. And that realization allows me to forgive, not for his sake, but for mine.
Also so funny that Bojack is talking about this event like it's some traumatic thing, when in reality it's just someone not recognizing him.
You want to come back same time tomorrow?
Wait a minute, I see what's going on here. Are you my new best friend?
And then, of course, he tries to deny that it's indeed therapy at all, to avoid admitting that he has issues to work through.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm hogging all the conversation.
There's definitely more to your story than there is to mine. Mine's more like a secondary story. A B story, if you will.
I have a feeling it will continue to offer a light alternative as my story gets increasingly serious.
Let's continue to switch back and forth between our stories, pausing at their most interesting moments. That feels like the most natural way to have a conversation.
Them spelling out exactly what they're doing with the structure of this episode and highlighting how no one would ever talk like this.
But I made a new friend, so everything is good now.
Oh, well, that's great.
I'm glad you think so, because fun twist, it's Dr. Indira.
What?
I'm seeing Dr. Indira now, as a friend. Dr. Indira is my new friend.
No.
What?
It's great that you would want to talk to someone, and you should. But she's mine. I really need her to just be mine. Can you understand that?
Interesting request, but I don't think this is at all unreasonable to ask. Diane is feeling uncomfortable around Bojack in general now, and she doesn't want to share anything with him, even if Indira obviously can't talk about what she tells her with Bojack. She just wants to distance herself from him, not align herself with his persona any longer. Because it makes her now anxious, which is completely understandable given what she's just learned about him.
So in my dreams, I'm Filbert, and sometimes when I wake up, I don't know if I'm Filbert or if I'm me, or if I'm still dreaming.
Oh shit, what great foreshadowing for how far this identity crisis is going to go this season.
What I don't understand is, if you knew Diana asked him not to see you...
I'm a therapist. My job is to listen. And at that moment, Bobo needed someone to listen.
Exactly. Mary Beth is right here. But I totally understand the human side of Indira's feelings. She just wanted to help. But professionalism is important for a reason.
A doctor heals, a DJ spins, Jessica Chastain takes whatever gig Amy Adams says no to.
Ha! That's a really great and probably true joke.
There's nothing wrong with telling a small lie to avoid a fight. I do it all the time with my wife, Dr. Underwear.
Huh?
I love your new hairstyle, honey.
Did you not like my new hairstyle?
Oh,
Interesting to see how their jobs affect how they approach their daily interactions. I would definitely disagree with this strategy. Like, hard.
so she can replace the cheese and you'll give her an office. We did it!
Great! Let me just grab my pen.
But even if I did take the cheese,
But you just admitted you did.
would I be in the wrong? I mean, it is kind of a fair game food, don't you think?
What?
So funny how they keep stalling right as he reaches for the pen.
Let's make a list of fair game foods. Grapes, fair game. Eggs, fair game. An unsliced pie, not fair game. A sliced pie, fair game. The last slice, not fair game.
Hardcore agree with Todd's assessment here. Whole pie, someone might be saving for an occasion. Sliced, it's ready to eat. One slice left, leave it for whoever bought or made the pie.
If it relieves any pressure, I don't know that everyone thinks you're a brilliant genius. Let's start with Fritz. Is he a ghost or is he not a ghost? Can't he just be a ghost? So, why is Filbert seeing a ghost? Maybe he feels haunted, and Fritz represents that? What is haunting Filbert? That's great, but also maybe something involving a submarine?
Wow, unbelievable how this episode they show Flip has genuinely zero talent at all. We knew he was a fraud and that Filbert was garbage, but the fact that he can barely come up with a solution after being guided this far by Diane, and then still asserting that he's a genius, is actually deranged.
Hey, are we gonna get new pages today or what?
Wait. Did you say Princess Carolyn?
I'm sorry, Priscilla Crustacean.
Vamonos on the pages, okay? I've been here all day today, Wednesday, October 24th, waiting for something to shoot. Andale.
One of my favorite quick gags. Who came up with this?
And as soon as I get the thing, I don't want it anymore. Feels cheap. So, no, I wouldn't like a bottle of water.
Oh my god, there's so many great jokes this episode about how self-absorbed Bojack is.
I can't keep coming here if I know you're also seeing him.
Then it sounds like our time together is done.
What?
The fact that you're setting a boundary is good. Go forth with the tools I've given you. Live your life, Diana, like a candle in the wind.
Nice one. Had to make some sort of Princess Di reference.
Wow, I can't believe you chose Bobo over your client of 7 years.
At a certain point, I can't hold myself responsible for other people's dysfunction.
I mean, that is kind of your job.
Jesus, Indira. Listen, I give her some credit for recognizing what she did wrong, but this is incredibly fucked up. And what's worse is how she justifies it with her dysfunction line. Like, yes, that is true, Indira, of course, but as your wife tells you, to a certain extent, this is your job. And you made an active choice to cut a client off here who you knew needed your help. It's not as if they left therapy or fell off the wagon on their own accord. You pushed them.
Now for the real work to begin.
Real what now?
You did the hard part, admitting you need help.
Did I admit that?
Yup. So realistic for Bojack to retreat once the therapy of it all is spelled out for him. Love them splitting up even the posters. Leave the poor Arnold Schwarzenegger baby out of this. He doesn't deserve it.
Princess Carolyn was on set all day the day of the string cheese theft.
No shoes, no shirt, No cannoli. Not even clever, honestly.
Thanks a lot, Mary Beth.
Just doing my job, kid. A doctor heals, a DJ spins, Bryce Dallas Howard takes the gigs Jessica Chastain says no to.
I can't believe they were able to take it even further and still have the joke be just as true.
I don't even know why we had to go through corporate mediation in the first place.
I guess I just wanted it to be a workplace dispute because I thought if you knew it was a roommate dispute, you might kick me out.
Oh, Todd. This really shows how badly he's been hurt by Bojack's treatment and his mother's. The constant berating, the insistence that he isn't worthy of being in the space. It's really taught him to be super cautious with his living situation and whoever he shares that with.
I'm not gonna kick you out. I like having you around.
Oh, really?
Who else would I get to keep my keys cold?
But it's so sweet how Princess Carolyn actually appreciates Todd's eccentricity. One of my favorite friendships.
You know, I have this job now. Maybe I could start paying, I believe it's pronounced rent?
And Todd reciprocating by paying rent is actually lovely. It shows how he's growing more responsible.
Let's get you that office. I just need to grab my pen. Hey!
Such a hilariously built-up reveal.
I want to apologize for my behavior at Dr. Indira's.
Don't worry about it.
She was right. You need her more than I do, and I think she can really help you.
I think it's so big of Diane here to apologize and almost give her blessing for him to see Indira. However, I also think that her feeling the need to keep Indira to herself and have something that is just hers, and then subsequently relinquishing that control, says a lot about Diane's upbringing and how her relationship with her brothers, who were given literally every advantage and bit of admiration growing up, has left her to kind of cave when someone puts that pressure on her. Diane still has a ways to go with her mental health journey and valuing herself. She's really not close to done at this point.
I didn't want some psycho battling quack job telling me to get in touch with my feelings. Who needs that?
I do. I need that.
Highlighting the difference between them, how Diane can actually admit that she needs to help, and he can't, right before Bojack declares them the same.
Wait, you quit?
Yeah, I'm not someone therapy works on. I might be too smart.
Again, so frustrating, but so real, how Bojack declares himself too smart for therapy. The way he's able to inflate his ego after failing to open up to someone is actually impressive. Dude lives in a fantasy world at times.
Oh my god, you haven't changed at all.
Whoa, Diane.
Oof. Hard analysis to stomach, given it's been 5 seasons now, but she's inevitably right. He really hasn't grown much, if at all. Any growth he had accomplished, he has slid back on in the first half of this season.
None of this would have happened if I felt like I could talk to you, my friend, after my mother died.
So would you like to talk about your mother?
No, I'm just saying as an example. Why do you keep bringing things back to my mother?
Diane's face here is so relatable. Like, Bojack, I want to fucking kill you right now. You're so frustrating.
You say you want to get better and you don't know how. Well, here's me, your friend, telling you how. Get therapy.
So real for Diane to call out that is bullshit. He does know how. He has been told how. And she is again telling him how right this moment.
I am not as screwed up as you are.
Diane, it's me. Come on. We're the same.
We are not the same.
Love them finally stating this comparison that the writers have drawn in the universe since the very first season and having Diane so boldly deny it. Bojack is semi-right. They do have similar patterns at times, but at the end of the day, they are not the same. And arguments like these really highlight that. It bothering Diane for him to say that is because she has now been tipped off to the depths of Bojack's harmfulness toward others. So seeing any part of herself in him, or him in her, is abhorrent and makes her feel terrible about herself, especially when she is working so hard to love herself, really.
Whoa, that's good stuff. We're doing it, Diane. We're doing it.
How quickly Flip takes credit for Diane's work.
Losing a mother is not easy, but I am so lucky to have the support system of my Filbert family. You know who I really feel bad for is my dad. He's out on that farm all by himself, and oh my God, my dad is dead!
Mr. Peanut Butter going through straight-up psychological torment and it being a funny C-plot.
We were doing a routine submarine sting operation. Things got out of hand.
Hey, who do you work for? Well, I sure as hell don't work for tips.
Okay, hey, Fritz, be cool. Everybody cool. We are in a pressurized submarine in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle.
A routine submarine sting operation in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. Classic nonsense television plotline. Like, what even?
Oh my god.
I love that Diane was exactly right about something shocking happening and then someone reacting with, oh my god.
Why is Sassy saying, oh my god?
I just figured we've got all these people here, we might as well film some stuff. Presumably something shocking will happen, and then if it does, we have a shot of you saying, oh my god.
Makes sense.
Also how the other 4 dudes had automatic weapons and these 2 somehow won the shootout with 2 pistols and 0 places for cover without taking a single bullet.
I wonder if they had kids, families, who will never know.
Can you just say the lines, please?
Barf me a river, fartbags.
This is such a funny juxtaposition of writing with any depth at all versus this shit.
I went to the room where they were keeping this stuff. Only there was no stuff.
Oh my god.
There was a girl there. She couldn't have been older than 17.
Bring in the girl.
What? What is this?
My heart actually leapt out of my chest at this moment. Truly one of these stomach drops of all time. Just Diane daring to use this at all. The abrupt cut away from the fictional atmosphere to the reality. So well done.
What did you do to her, Filbert?
Nothing. Like I said, she kissed me.
Kiss her back.
What?
We need to get you kissing her back.
Kiss me, you idiot. Kiss her.
Oh god, this is so uncomfortable. Wild how Diane aggressively forces him into this too.
You kissed a young girl and then left her to die.
Leaving her to die is a really frightening way to phrase the situation, but paints an appropriately horrid picture of how badly Bojack damaged Penny.
I'm a good guy. I didn't know that she was... You have to understand, I'm a good guy.
She trusted you.
How do you make something right when you've made it so wrong? You can never go back.
I love how hollow Will Arnett's readings of these Filbert lines get as he becomes more and more shocked and guilty as Bojack. Using the exact words from the tape, Diane has some serious cojones.
I'll never forget that night on the USS New Mexico.
Why are you telling me all this?
It's just good to have someone to talk to.
Perfect final nail in the coffin. Diane reinforcing that he is not being honest with her, or himself about where he is right now in his life. He's not being honest or talking about his emotions, as much as he might profess that he wants to feel like he can talk to Diane. Love using the guitar strum to the end credits. Not only is it a perfect mood setter, but is also a bit of a callback to the moment after Bojack kissed Diane against her will in the telescope, which is appropriate given what Diane is calling Bojack's attention to, his treatment of other women, specifically what he did in New Mexico. If you enjoyed this video, consider supporting me further on Patreon at patreon.com/PosiTVty. That's PosiTVty. There you get all these videos before YouTube does. You can choose whatever you want to see on the channel, and you get the unedited essays so you can hear all of my mistakes and the things I choose to edit out. But being here on YouTube, liking, commenting, subscribing, even just watching this video really helps me out, so thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. I will see you for the next video. Bye-bye now.